All right, folks, we're starting off laying down. So come on down. Spread yourself out on the floor. Close your eyes down. Take some big breaths in. Big breaths out. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale through your nose. Just take some time to feel that big wave of breath coming in and out. Filling and expanding and making extra space in your torso and your chest. And then everything moves back into center on the exhale. You feel strong in your belly muscles, in your rib cage muscles. Clean the air out. Allow your body to be soft. Okay, any tension you feel melting out here with each breath. And take some time just to notice how you feel today. Okay, checking in with your body and your mind. Notice your landscape, your mental landscape. Any particular sensations that you feel in your body, just noticing everything. Notice with compassion without trying to change anything. Just let it be. All right, then let's bring in just a little movement here. Go ahead and reach your hands way out away from you. So stretch yourself into a really long shape. Like you just woke up and you feel amazing. You just need to stretch. And then pull your belly button down to the ground a little bit here. So you feel that your belly muscles are strong. They're pulling inward and downward. And your low back is moving toward the floor. And as a matter of fact, take one of your hands and try to slide it under your low back. Okay, and feel that you can't because your low back is pressed downward. And then keep it like that. So keeping your low back engaged downward, or keeping your low back downward keeps your belly engaged. And that's going to keep safe, strong low back support. Okay, from there, take a big breath in, stretch out. And with your exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. You're going to grab for your shins and just move your forehead and your knees closer. You decide how close you want them to go, okay? Let's do it again. Inhale, reach out long. Exhale, pull it in. So especially when you reach out on the inhale, pull that belly button to the floor. Keep it grounded. Take a few more like this. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull it in. Okay, maybe 3 more times, just like this. Just building a little warmth, little movement in your joints. Next time you come in and you hold your legs, pause. Okay, your head and shoulders are off the floor. Your neck is long and it's also soft. So do your best to get your shoulders away from your ears, okay? Go ahead and get your hands up in the air and then put your knees over your hips. So we're challenging your abs and your core a little bit. We're just gonna warm up so that your low back gets a little break. So pull that low back to the floor, hands up, knees up. Okay, and you're gonna take turns. Extend your right leg, grab your left knee, and pull your left knee in towards your chest. And then switch sides. Extend the left leg, grab the right knee, pull it in. Inhale as you switch, exhale as you extend. Inhale, exhale. Let's keep going. Inhale, exhale. Little challenge. Okay, keep it up. Warming up your core means that we give your low back some nice support. Maybe help it release if there's any tension. Keep it up. Nice challenge. If you need a little break, just put your head on the floor and do it with your head down, okay? Not a problem. 3 on each side. Two more. Last one. On each side. Nice. Whew. Let your head come back down. Feel some nice ab work there. Feels good. Okay. Tuck your hands behind your knees here, and we'll rock it up. Come on up. Find your seat, okay? Nice little boat pose, and we'll twist a little bit from here. So you can keep your feet down in front of you just to start. Grab behind your knees and sit up nice and tall, okay? So preparing for your boat pose means you want a strong core, strong belly. So pull that belly button inward and think of pointing your tailbone slightly underneath you so that it points forward at your toes, okay? And then lean back just enough that you feel your abs starting to activate, and you can reach down and feel them, okay? They'll get a little bit firmer. And from there, you're gonna lift up maybe one leg, maybe two, and breathe in your boat pose. So remember, you always have the option to drop your feet, and you have the option to keep your hands on your knees, but if you like a little challenge, you can take them away from each other, okay? Reaching forward. And then we'll start to twist a little bit here. So twist over to your right. Look over that right shoulder. If you have your fingers free, take them and touch the floor on the right. Come back through center. Twist to the left. Look over that left shoulder. If your fingers are free, touch the floor on the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Now keep going. We're going to build a little bit more warmth here. Feel your obliques working. If you need less challenge, just put your feet down, okay? If you like the challenge and you want a little more, you're going to extend your legs. Keep it up. Let that heat build. Nice. 3 more on each side, okay? 3. And 3. 2. And 2. Last one. And last one. Whew. Come on back through center. Feet down. See if you could cross your shins and roll over them to hands and knees. And I'll meet you on your hands and knees. Okay, let's do some cat-cows here. Spread your fingers wide. Okay, grip the mat and then actively pull back on the mat here as you inhale and move your heart forward. So arching your spine. With your exhale, push the floor away. Round your spine, hang your head. Okay. Inhale, heart forward, opening up that front body. Exhale, push the floor, open up your back body. Okay, take some more like this. Keep moving. Maybe close your eyes. Feel that wavy movement in your spine. Notice any little spots behind your ribs opening up. And then give it a little bit of side to side movement too. You maybe even might do this barrel roll kind of move where you move your rib cage in all directions. And try it in both ways. All right, bring it back to a flat back. Tuck your toes here. Knees up, hips up to a downward facing dog. And walk it out. Whew, not super warm in this down dog. So feel free to keep a nice bend in your knees, okay? Feel free to keep some softness in this down dog as we just walk it out a little bit. Shake your head, roll your shoulder blades all around. Okay, we're just gonna get a little bit warm here. Gonna start to move. So from here, walk your hands back to your feet. Okay, so that you're folding. You can really bend your knees to do that. And then inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Okay, reach your arms up, lift that heart. Then exhale, hinge it all the way down, coming down, palms to the floor. Inhale, walk it forward to your plank. Okay, we're gonna step that right foot forward by the right hand as you exhale. Think of dropping down into your lunge. And then inhale, reach that right hand up, twist. You can look up at the ceiling. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, step the right foot back to your plank. And exhale, hands walk back to your feet. Let's do it again. Inhale, roll yourself up, lift your heart. Exhale, hinge it all the way down. Let's try the other side. Okay, palms are down. Inhale, walk it forward to your plank. With your exhale, step the left foot by your left hand. You can drop the right knee, okay? Twisting, inhale, left hand up, looking up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, left foot back to your plank. And exhale, hands walk back to your feet. Inhale to roll it up. Exhale, hinge it down. Let's do it again. Inhale, hands walk forward, find your plank. Exhale, right foot steps by the right hand. Drop the hips into your lunge. Inhale, twisting, look up with that right hand up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, right foot back to plank. Exhale, hands walk back to feet. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, hinge it down. All right, again on the left. Inhale, walking it forward to plank. Exhale, left foot by the left hand, step it. Drop into your lunge. Inhale, twist, left hand up, look up. And exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, step the left foot back to plank. And exhale, hands walk back to feet. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, hinge it down. Let's do it one more time on each side, okay? Inhale, plank. Exhale, right foot forward, lunge, drop into your lunge. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, back down to your lunge. Inhale, right foot back to plank. Exhale, hands walk back to feet. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, hinging it down. Other side, okay? Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, left foot forward to lunge. Drop those hips. Inhale, left hand up, twist. Exhale, left hand down, lunge. Inhale, left foot back to plank. Exhale, hands walk back to feet. Fold. Okay. Inhale, roll it up. Okay, listen carefully. Exhale here. Drop your hips down into your chair squat and hold in a chair squat and just breathe. Okay, Utkatasana. So you can always pick your hips up if you need a little break. But if you're feeling okay in your chair squat, refine it a little bit, okay? Pull the knees inward toward each other. As a matter of fact, the whole inner surface of each leg moving toward the other. See if you could pick your toes up in your arches and make the arches of your feet very domey and archy. Okay, as for your chest and shoulders, lift your chest and drop the shoulders down your back, maybe looking up to touch your fingertips together. Feel the nice warmth building in your legs. Pull that belly button back. Maybe drop your tailbone a little lower. All right, building some nice heat. One more big breath in. One last big exhale. And then let's come on up. Inhaling here. Straighten up your legs. Reach up. And exhale, hinging at your hips. Bring it all the way down. Inhale here, walk it forward to a plank. And exhale, press it back to downward facing dog. Walk it out. In your heels, shake your head, yes. And no. Okay, still not super warm in this down dog, but maybe we can pedal it out a little more. Pull your elbows in toward each other and feel the shoulder blades slide down your back. Okay, friends. Let's get the right leg up and now it behind. And then rock the right hip so that's level with your left. So roll that right hip down and under, okay? And then point the right toe so that the top of your right foot is kind of flat. And then tap the top of your right foot to the floor and then send it up high. So you're using your glutes here. Tap the foot down and then send it up high. And keep breathing. Tap and up. Tap and up. Now take it some more, just up and down like this. Now you're keeping your right hip level with your left to the best of your ability, okay? So that it really dials into your glutes. And you're still pushing the floor away. And if you ever need to drop to your left knee, you know that you can drop to your left knee and do the same thing from there. Now next time you pick it up, pause it there, and we're going to do little pulses, up, up, up. So you feel your glute working, okay? Get it nice and warm. Okay, building some nice warmth in the back of that leg. So next time you lift it, pause right there. Bend the knee like you're trying to point the toe at the back of your head, and then extend it. And then again, bend and extend. Again, bend, extend. Whew. Take a few more like this. Okay, hamstrings and glutes. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go. Go ahead and bend that right knee one more time. Send it forward and drop it next to your right hand. Whew. Drop the left knee, that's the back knee, okay? And get settled into your low lunge here. All the legs gently pushing the floor, okay? So find that gentle resistance. And then you're also gently drawing the knees toward each other. And then once you're pretty comfy here, use that right knee to press yourself up. So you're in your low lunge. So welcome into your low lunge, Anjane Asana. Pushing that floor gently is crucial, and pulling the knees toward each other gently is crucial as well. So if you need to, you can rest your hands on your right leg. You can even come down and take a break. But if you're feeling pretty good, I'd say get your arms up overhead, stretch open the whole front of your body, and breathe. okay? And we'll start to move and flow a little bit from here. So taking a big breath in here, lift your heart, maybe look up at the ceiling. With your exhale, drop your hands under your shoulders. Pull your hips back, pointing those right toes at your nose. You're stretching out the back of the right leg here, okay? Let's come back the way we came in. So right foot back on the floor, drop your hips, and inhale back into your low lunge. Let's do that again. Exhale, fingers down, pull your hips back, point the right toes at your nose. And inhale, drop the right foot back up to your low lunge. Okay, let's do that one more time. Pull it back on the exhale. Back up to your low lunge on the inhale. And pause here, low lunge. So you can stay here, or we can spice it up. We can make it a little stronger by tucking the back toes and lifting the back knee, okay? But make sure that it feels right, feels good. You can still be pushing the floor and you're still breathing. Big breath here. We're really warming up the legs. Okay, releasing any tension on the backs of the legs and the hips. Crescent lunge. One more big breath here in your crescent lunge. And then we'll let it go. With your exhale, drop your hands under your shoulders. We'll see if we can come up to a 3-leg dog. So inhaling here, right leg up in the air behind you. And exhale, drop that right foot next to your left. Okay, and then let's play around a little bit. So inhale here, move yourself forward, move your heart forward. Drop your hips a little closer towards your hands. You're kind of in this arched back shape. Only drop them as low as feels good, okay? Big breath in. And with your exhale, push your hips back towards your feet. You're gonna bend your knees, point your knees out away from each other. It's like a little squat. We'll do it again. Inhale forward into your upward facing dog. Hips down, heart up. Exhale, push your hips back, point your knees out, a squat. Let's do it again. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart up, hips down. Exhale, press it back to a squat. Nice. Inhale, bring it forward to just a plank this time, just a normal old plank. And then exhale, walk into your hands. Whew. Fold, bend your knees, shake your head. Let your spine hang. And from here, friends, we'll just keep moving it a little bit. So inhale, roll yourself up, rolling, stacking your vertebrae one at a time. Lift your heart. Okay, exhale here down into your chair squat. Drop your hips, look at your hands. Inhale all the way up to standing. Then exhale, hinge it all the way down. Come up halfway on your inhale, look forward. And with your exhale, hug your legs, big fold. Your palms are down here. Inhale and step it back to your plank. Okay, exhale, slowly lower yourself down. Inhale and grip the mat. Pull your heart up and forward. Find a cobra. With your exhale, press it on up, downward facing dog. Let's walk it out here, friends. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do the other side. So remember, you can drop to your right knee at any time, but we'll get the left leg up and out behind. Keep your hips nice and level and keep that left toe nice and pointy. And we'll tap the left foot to the floor and then pick it up. So tap it down, pick it up. So I want you to start to feel your glutes working. Okay. And take it easy. Remember, you can drop that right knee. And do this from the floor, okay? So one of the bonus things that's going on here is we're getting a great stretch on the back of the right leg, aren't you? Okay, keeping the shoulders strong. Okay, next time the left leg is up, give it little smaller movements. Very small, strong glute, lifting that foot. Okay, really feeling that glute light up. And then next time you lift the leg, hold it, bend at the knee, point the toe at the back of your head, and then extend. Bend, extend. Take a few more. Okay, no rush. Just building warmth. Whew. Okay, next time that left knee bends, pause, swing it forward, plant it outside your left hand. We're gonna drop the back knee. Whew. Okay, in a low lunge, so get comfortable. Push the floor slightly with your legs. Just a little press down in both legs, a little pull inward toward each other. And you could stay down, okay? Or you can use that left knee to press up. Take your time, okay? Push that floor away. Find the perfect activation in your legs for you. And then maybe arms come up. And finding a big spreading open in your chest here. Think of lifting your sternum up and open. Okay, and we'll start to move and flow just like we did on the other side. So big breath in your low lunge. And with your exhale, drop your fingers under your shoulders. Pull your hips back and flex that left ankle to point your left toes at your nose. And we'll do it again. Inhale, lifting Anjali Asana. Exhale, fingers down, hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana, your half split. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it down. Pull it back. Nice. Inhale, lift up to your low lunge, and let's hold it here. And you could stay in your low lunge, okay? Just gently resisting the floor, of course. Or you could tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, that's the right leg, and kind of spice up your lunge a little bit. So hold and breathe wherever you are. Lift that heart and resist the floor. Okay, feel the legs getting warm. One more big breath here in your crescent lunge. And then let it go. Drop the hands under the shoulders. Let's come up through three-leg dog. So inhale here, left leg up and out behind, up in the air. And exhale that left foot down next to your right. So back in downward facing dog. All right, take a few breaths here, just walking it out. Notice how your legs feel. And let's do that same little funky mobility flow we did before. So from here, move your hips forward. Take a big breath in, and then come through a plank. Move your hips a little closer to your hands than a plank would be. So think of this as kind of a modified upward facing dog. And then exhale, press your hips back towards your heels. You're gonna bend your knees into a squat. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale to your upward facing dog shape. Exhale into your squat. One more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, squat. All right, this time inhale into a regular old plank. And exhale, walk to your hands and fold. Okay, inhale, roll yourself up, stack it up. Exhale, sit down into your chair squat, nice and low. Inhale up to standing. Then exhale, fold it, hinge all the way down. Halfway up on your inhale, look forward. And a big fold on your exhale, hug your legs. All right, palms are down. Inhale here for your plank, step it back. And exhale, lower yourself down. Okay, inhale for your cobra, and then we'll take a few more cobras here. So exhale to set yourself down, and then come back up on your inhale. Grip the mat, pull your heart up. So I want to take a few cobras here. So close your eyes. Your cobras can be really small when you lift your heart. Just a little tiny baby cobra movement, nice and subtle. Or your cobras can be really big and really peel open your heart. It's really up to you. Okay. No matter what, you need to keep that tailbone pointing down and the heart lifting up. Okay, and your arms are doing the work. So think of your hands really pulling back on the mat. Pull, pull, pull. And you'll find that's more effective than pushing, surprisingly. Okay, next time you come up to a cobra, just whatever cobra you've come up to, hold it right there and pause. Okay, breathe. So your cobra might be little, your cobra might be big. But if you want to stay where you are, stay where you are. Just breathe into your chest. Keep pulling your hands back. But if you want a little more and you feel pretty open in your chest and your heart, then press the tops of your feet down. Okay, push the floor away from you and continue to pull back on your hands so that your heart's moving up and forward and your legs will float off the floor here. Okay, and you are in upward facing dog. So either cobra or up dog. We'll take one more breath wherever you are. And then exhale, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Roll it on through. Okay, walk it out here. Should be feeling some nice warmth and heat in your shoulders and your back. All right, yogis, very nice. From here, drop to your knees. Okay, and then pick up your right knee, point it behind you. And then point the right knee to the left, and then drop it to the floor. So you just crossed your knees here. Your thighs are crossed. And then you can walk your hands back and try to sit between your feet. Okay, sit your hips down between your feet. You might have to wiggle yourself. And I'll turn to face you, but we're in the same position. Okay, I just wanted to give you a better visual if you need one. So here you are, you've sat between your feet, and you know you can lean back if it feels a little intense on your hips or your legs or your low back. But we're headed into a cow face pose or Gomukhasana, okay? So try to get your knees close. And if this is really tight, you can keep your feet really close to your hips. Do your best to get that left hip on the floor, even though it doesn't want to. So you can stay right here. Okay, feet close to you, sitting up tall, leaning back if you need a break. Or if everything feels pretty good, you'll start to resist the floor with your legs a little bit. So gently push the floor away. Okay, giving a little extra release in the hips, perhaps, if you do that. You can also think, oh, maybe you can start to move the feet away. So maybe just experiment with that. You move your feet a little bit away from you. Notice how it feels. I wouldn't move them past your knees. Okay, just take them maybe just before your knees. But wherever you are in your cow face pose, breathe, close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. And think of just giving this posture some time to work. Okay, we'll just give it some time. So keep those eyes closed, keep your spine nice and long, and keep gently resisting the floor with your legs. Maybe taking one more breath here in your cow face pose. Maybe you walk your fingers forward of your knees a little bit and gently push the floor down so your hips come low. All right, from your cow face pose, we're perfectly set up for a little twist. So just take your left foot, pick it up, point that left knee up, and stamp the left foot down on the outside of your right leg. Now the left hip is going to try to come up. So put it down, be firm with it, and then use your right arm to hold that left leg close and look over your left shoulder. Breathe. If you want a deeper twist, take the right elbow outside the left knee. Big inhales. And big exhales. Maybe one more twist here. I think strong belly exhales. Big chest inhale. And then come on out of that. Okay. And then let's see if we could roll back forward to hands and knees where we were before. So roll forward to hands and knees. We'll get the right knee back under the right hip. Okay, so back where we started. And then the left knee points back this time to the right and then drops to the floor on the right. And then you can walk your hands back and sit between your feet again on the other side. So I'll turn to face you again, but we are in the same position. You're sitting between your feet. Get that right hip down, okay? It wants to come up, so be a little firm with it. Figure out if you want to lean back here. Do you want to have your feet close to you, or do you want them far away? And then settle in. Okay, I find it really helpful to just take some time to close your eyes and breathe here. Just let your body and your mind kind of figure out where you are and what you're trying to do. And once you feel a little bit more settled in, then start to resist the floor gently with your legs. Maybe go deeper into the posture if you want to. You remember to keep pushing the floor away from you. Keeping the legs active ensures that you get the right stretch in your outer hips. Okay, powerful. Outer hip opening, low back, SI joint. We have so much going on in the legs. All right, for your last breath here, maybe you walk your fingers forward and use them on the floor to push your hips down and back. And then we're letting it go. Walk your hands back up and let's turn this into a twist. So pick that right knee up, put the right foot down on the floor outside that left left thigh. But let's make sure the right hip comes down, okay? It's gonna be a little tricky. Left elbow holds that right knee. And look over the right shoulder. Okay, nice breath in your twist. Think of really grounding that right hip, okay? Super helpful to keep that hip heavy. Big chest inhale. And strong belly exhale. Take the left elbow outside the right knee to deepen your twist. Maybe one more breath here. All right, yogis, twist yourself out of that. And from here, just lean back on both your hands and extend your legs out in front of you. You can give them a good shake. Okay, from here, grab one hand behind each knee and just roll onto your back. Come on down. Okay, and once you get to the floor, ground your hands by your hips and ground your feet by your hips so your knees point up, just like you're about to come into a bridge position, okay? But before we go to a bridge, I'd like to do a shoulder stand with you, okay? So shoulder stand, for some people, can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. There are little steps along the way where you can kind of pause and soak up the benefits without getting your legs way up in the air. So I'll walk through it step by step with you. If you already do shoulder stand, you don't need to go step by step with me. Feel free to get up there. But here's how I would ease into it if you want to. So start off in where we are, palms down, feet down, just like you're about to come up to bridge. And then just pick your feet up and bring your knees into your chest, okay? And this, I would consider this step one. From here, use your hands strong down, pushing into the floor with your arms to lift your hips up off the floor and bring your knees towards your forehead. So you might stop here and just put your hands on your low back and pause. And this would be a great place to stay. Okay, try to keep your nose pointed up so that the back of your neck stays off the floor. I'll use my words so you don't have to look at me. So if this is fine and you want to keep going, walk your hands up towards your rib cage so that you're grabbing your lowest ribs. And you're going to need to really push the floor down with your shoulder blades. Push the floor down with your elbows. As a matter of fact, even push the floor down with the back of your head so you have a really strong base. And then if this is feeling good, you can start to extend one leg up to the ceiling, maybe two legs up to the ceiling. And you want to think of stacking your feet over your knees, over your hips, over your shoulders. So you're a long straight line. And breathe. Think of looking at your toes so your nose points up. And we'll take a few more breaths here, just soaking up all the wonderful benefits from this beautiful posture. Big breath. Maybe one more breath here. Okay, to come out slowly. Bring one knee back in, the other knee back in. You could slide your hands down your back and then back onto the floor. And then see if you could roll your back down in slow motion, controlling it super slowly. Slow roll down, super slow. All right, and once your hips land, ground your feet, okay? Press your feet and your hands into the floor. Pull your knees in toward each other slightly and press your hips up into a bridge pose. Come on up And hold right here, just breathe. Okay, pull the knees toward each other still. Everything on the floor pushes the floor down. All right, in your bridge, you might feel comfortable enough to join your hands underneath you. And then you could scoot your shoulder blades under your heart and really lift that heart up away from the floor. So pushing your arms down, pushing your legs down, lifting the back of your neck so that your nose points up. Breathe big space into the front of your body. Maybe one more big breath here in your bridge pose. And then roll it down slowly, releasing your hands, pointing your tailbone up so that you can slowly replace one vertebra at a time to the floor. Okay, when you land, just scoot your hips a little bit to the left and drop your knees to the right. Okay, you can use your right hand to grab a knee and just press it down gently. And your left arm stretches out to the left. Go ahead and look to the left. Take some big breath in your twist. Big inhales into your chest as you lift that chest up away from the floor. Big exhales into your belly, strengthening your belly muscles. Maybe one last breath here. All right, let's bring the knees through center and just do the other side. So hips over to the right this time, knees to the left, and you look to the right. The left hand can grab a knee, just gently press it downward. Okay, think of lifting your chest here as you breathe and strengthening your belly with each exhale. Okay. Twists are great for recalibrating your spine, cooling you off, massaging your organs. Taking your last breath here. And then bring your legs back in, extend them, and find your resting posture. So hands by your side, slight tuck in your chin, and just let go. Allow your breath to return to just natural, paced, effortless breath. Your body soft and easy. Allow your jaw to let go. Soften your eyes. Okay, anywhere you have tension, it's melting out right now. With each inhale, you're more easy. With each exhale, your body gets a little softer. So please rest like this for as long as you can, friends. The longer the better. This is where I'll leave you for our practice today. Thanks so much for joining me, practicing with me.